Pierre, how surprised were you last night to not play 2+ periods? I'm guessing that's not something you've been through. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see it coming in any way?
I mean, I definitely have to be better. I think as hockey players, we all want to be out there. We all want to, be able to help the team make a difference. I can acknowledge that I can be better. I can be a better player. I haven't had the start of the season that I wanted. And like I said, as a hockey player, it's in us to just want to help the team win and be out there and help our teammates.
Can you say, and this would be I think at minimum, an awkward situation for anybody to know, to have it be known publicly that you want to be traded. Is this affecting how you're able to play? Are you able to block it out? Is it with you on the ice as well?
Like I said, as hockey players, we have one job, and it's to try to help the team win. It's to be good teammates. It's to be, whether you're playing PK, whether you're playing power play, whether you're supposed to score goals, being a good teammate on the bench, providing energy. That's all that we can do. That's all I can control. And, that's what like I said, I can be better. I haven't had to start the season, but, that's our job, is to be better and to help the team win.
You said at the start of camp that you vowed to be a good teammate, a good player, a good person. I just ask you directly, do you think you've lived up to all three of those?
Like I said, I think I could definitely have a better start to the season. I hold myself to a high standard, and I haven't played to the level I know I can play. And I can do a lot more out there. Whenever the next game is, I got to step up my game. I acknowledge that. I know it. And I'm ready.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Jacob Myers. Go ahead, Jacob.
Pierre, does a moment like last night motivate you more, or did it maybe make any situation here more sour?
It is what it is. I think, it wasn't the first time I got benched by Torts, and I wasn't the first guy that got benched by Torts, and whether it's Torts or another coach, I mean, guys get benched, and, I think that it's just a thing that you got to learn from. It's definitely something that, you don't want to repeat, and for it to not repeat itself, you got to be better. And, as hockey players, like I said, you just want to be out there and help the team win. And the fact that, I couldn't, definitely motivates you to step up your game and, get back to the level I know I can play at.
You mentioned your performance not being up to where you believe it can be. Does that apply to effort level as well? Do you think your effort level has been where it can be?
I think it's my all-around game. I think that I felt good in camp, to be honest, and then I think it's a mixture of everything, offensively, defensively, forechecking, backchecking. I think that, like I said, I hold myself to a high standard. I know at what level I can play at, and there's not a lot right now that I'm satisfied with. I know I can take a step up in every aspect of my game.
Next, we'll go to Dave Metzold. Go ahead, Metzy.
Hey, PL, you and I talked the other day, and I asked you about separating your on-ice from all the stuff that's going on off the ice. Is that getting more and more difficult to do? Do you drag some of this stuff with you just by the nature of what it is when you get on the ice?
Like I said before, as hockey players, we have one job, and it's to help the team win. When you get on the ice, I mean, when you get to the ring for a game, actually, I think you kind of get into a different world. You get into this other dimension that's just getting ready to play the game, and that's how I've always approached it ever since I was Pee-wee playing to now. What's on the ice. Pierre Dubois, the hockey player, is different than Pierre Dubois, the guy at home with his family. It's just a different game out there. It's just a different situation. So, like I said, I try to be the best player I can be for the team.
Next, we'll go to Dan Rosen. Go ahead, Danny.
Hey, Pierre. Do you think your play last night and the limited time you had warranted the benching for the rest of the game?
I mean, that's the coach's decision. It's out of my control. Like I said here, I can be a better player. I know that. I acknowledge that. My play hasn't been to the level it could be at. Than what happened last night. That's the coach's decision, and I mean, the coaches are paid to coach, and the players are paid to play, and there's not much that I can control in that decision.
And if I could ask a follow up, I wonder if you could if you would, go into a little bit of detail on why you want to be traded.
I said this at the beginning of camp, and I say it again. I know, a lot of people, are asking this or wondering, but the discussions that I had with the team and the management, the players, will always remain private. I think that's how it should go, and that's how it's going to go.
And next, we'll go back to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Hey, Pierre, is it clear to you if you're playing Saturday or not?
I don't know. I mean, I think we'll know pretty soon. We just practiced. We had an optional skate, so I went out there, and then we'll see from there. But like I said, if I am, if I'm not, I got to be better. And whenever I get that chance, I definitely will be a better player.
As you said, it's not unusual for players in this sport, any team, under any coach, to be benched from time to time. Do you feel as though this situation between you and Coach Tortorella has gotten personal now?
I think that, like I said, coaches are paid to coach and players are paid to play. And, what happened last night is out of my control. And, I can be a better player, and I have to be for this team.
All right, we'll go one more for PL, and then we'll take a couple in French. So we'll go to back to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Metzi.
Providing you're in the lineup tomorrow, how would you expect all this kind of firestorm of everything that's swirling around? How would you expect it to impact you once you get back on the ice?
I mean, it shouldn't, right? Like, I'm a hockey player, and I've said this, I think, 5 times, but, I have to be better, and I have to be, better in a lot of aspects, offensively, defensively, back-checking, forechecking, face-offs, power play, you name it. It's not the level I want it to be at. So I just, I only have one job, and it's to go out there and help the team win. And, it's not there's no gray area. It's a yes or no answer. If you did help the team, you did your job, and if you didn't, then you didn't do it. So, like I said, tomorrow, or if it's tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I will be ready whenever that opportunity comes.
Okay, now we'll take a couple in French. We'll go to Simone Olivier Lorange.
That's good pronunciation.
Thanks.
Salut Pierre-Luc, Simon Lier de La Presse. Est-ce que tu te vois encore travailler avec Tortorella, que ce soit aujourd'hui, demain, la semaine prochaine? Est-ce que cette relation-là peut continuer?
Tu sais, en tant que joueur, comme j'ai dit en anglais, en tant que joueur, on a une job, essayer de jouer. C'est pas la première fois qu'un joueur se fait bencher. C'est pas la première fois que ça m'arrive avec toi, c'est pas la première fois que ça arrive ici avec moi ou ça peut être avec n'importe quel autre joueur. C'est des affaires qui arrivent. Moi, mon rôle, comme j'ai dit en anglais aussi, je peux être meilleur, je suis pas le début de saison que je voulais avoir, que ce soit offensivement, défensivement, en avantage numérique, dans ça comme des enjeux, un effort, tout. Je sais que je peux être meilleur. J'ai des attentes très élevées envers moi-même. C'est la seule chose que je peux faire, c'est de me prendre en main et d'être le meilleur joueur que je peux être.
Okay, next we'll go to Chantal Maccabi.
Thank you very much. Allô, Pierre-Luc. Ma question est très simple. Tu as juste 22 ans, puis en ce moment, tu vis des moments difficiles. Tu es dans un tourbillon incroyable. Moi, je veux savoir, comment est-ce que tu te sens en ce moment là-dedans, dans cette situation-là?
Ouais, quand tu arrives à l'aréna, tu rentres un peu dans un autre monde, moi, je trouve. Depuis que je suis oui, c'est comme ça. Tu es à l'aréna et quand tu es sur la glace, tu oublies un peu tout. Tu fais jouer au hockey, c'est notre passion, c'est ce que je fais, mon rêve, c'est jouer à la Ligue nationale. c'est la passion à la base qui fait en sorte que tu joues. Donc, quand je suis ici à l'aréna, quand je suis sur la glace pour les pratiques, pendant les matchs, tu essaies de pas y penser. Tu essaies de jouer, tu as un job à faire, c'est d'aider l'équipe à gagner. Puis, c'est ça que j'essaie de faire en ce moment.
Couple more, we'll go to Kevin Dubois. Go ahead, Kevin.
Salut Pierre-Luc. Tu sais, évidemment, ta situation est publique, là, c'est pas un secret. As-tu l'impression que le traitement qui t'est réservé autant par ton entraîneur que par tes coéquipiers est le même que c'était l'an passé ou dans tes premières saisons quand il n'y avait pas toute cette distraction-là, peut-être?
Ouais, ben, c'est sûr qu'il y a des choses qui changent. Je pense que c'est normal aussi. Mais tu sais, en bout de ligne, tout le monde qui est ici a un but commun et c'est d'aider l'équipe à gagner. C'est que les Blue Jackets de Columbus gagnent des matchs. Et tous les joueurs dans la chambre, les coachs, moi, on est tous dans le même bateau pour ça. On veut tout aider l'équipe à gagner. Ça a été ça ma première année, ça a été ça que je vais se faire repêcher, que je vais faire l'équipe. Et c'est ça encore aujourd'hui. Et ça change pas du tout.
Okay, we'll take one more. We'll go to Guillaume Lepage.
Salut Pierre-Luc, tu répètes depuis tantôt que tu veux être meilleur, que tu veux aider l'équipe à gagner, tout ça. Est-ce que au point où ça en est, ce serait mieux pour toi, peut-être que ça serait rapidement pour que tu puisses justement aider peut-être une autre équipe et retrouver ton jeu ailleurs?
C'est pas dans mon contrôle. Tout ce que je peux contrôler, moi, c'est comment que je joue. Comme tu l'as dit, je sais que je peux être meilleur, il faut que je sois meilleur. J'ai des attentes élevées envers moi-même. Je joue pas comme je veux jouer, mais quand l'opportunité va arriver, que ce soit demain, que ce soit un autre match, je vais être prêt. J'ai un job à faire, c'est d'aider notre équipe. Comme j'ai dit là, dans la question aussi, tous les joueurs dans la chambre, tout le staff, toute l'organisation ici, notre but, c'est d'aider les Blue Jackets de Columbus à gagner des matchs. Ça a été ça quand je me suis repêché, c'est encore ça aujourd'hui. Ça change jamais.